Why do I drive my ND MIATA in the winter? Well, why not? It's a fantastic car. It's 50-50 weight distribution allows it to be super fun and super easy to drive in the winter. It weighs nothing. Yeah, so it weighs 2,332 pounds, which is absolutely nothing. And because it's the GSP Sport Pack, the club version in America, I have the LSD, obviously I have 6-speed. Here's a great example of traction control on versus traction control off. You can see the first go, I can't get the back end to swing out, but then with it off, it's completely off, super fun, but still controllable. It's fantastic. This is why, another reason why I drive it in the winter. Love it. It's just so fun and controllable. And it's great on gas. Not many people talk about how good on fuel it is. It's a lot better on fuel than my Tacoma. And yeah, if you don't want to slide around all crazy, you can just keep the traction control on, and it still allows you to have some fun before you go in the ditch. Another thing I love about the manual convertible top instead of the RF is I can just be driving and then the top's down. And when it's a nice day like this, I think it's -5, it's nice just to put the top down sometimes. You have the heated seat. The heater's actually really good. And because the cabin's really, really small, it heats up real fast. And you keep the windows up. And yeah, you're very enclosed. It's a very nice space. And then you have a toucan, It's great. It's fantastic. What other car can you put the top down so quickly while you're driving? So yeah, now I want to back up. And I'm still driving. The top's up, folks. The top's up. Stop. It's so loud. So yes, there is negatives to driving every car in the winter. But this one, because it's so low, as you can see on camera there, that happened from a big truck and a rock, and bam. Luckily it didn't come through the windshield, but a new windshield's about $1,800, and there's a lot of rocks here in Alberta, so I'm just gonna keep it. It's fine. It's not obstructing my view at all. And those things happen. If you're gonna drive it in all weather, you gotta make sure to wash all the salt and all that winter grime So yes, the final negative with driving this car in the winter is of course how dirty it gets. So you gotta be okay with this, you know, and I am, because I take care of it and I don't leave it this dirty. I'm probably gonna wash it today actually. All that salt and winter grime, sand. It looks bad. But luckily I do have PPF on the front. And then a ceramic coating on the full car. So all this grime and dirt should come off. Actually, while I'm here, I'm going to show something quite embarrassing. See those little blemishes there? Well, that's what happens when you get too close with a pressure washer on PPF, folks. It burns right through. Lesson learned. Hopefully that doesn't happen to you. But yeah, it's gonna get dirty, and it is a little bit rough on it, but it doesn't mind. It doesn't mind driving in a snowstorm, you know, versus driving when it's sunny out. Like it's okay with both. It starts fine in the cold. I obviously plug it in probably past minus 10, minus 15. You see the plug cord's right here, falls under there, nice and secure, out of the way. You know, even with the direct injection and a synthetic oil, it's always good just to be a little bit nice to it, you know, and plug it in when it's cold out, and then it, you know, heats up faster too, and they can drive away. But for the most part, if I'm not at work, then or out and about doing errands and whatnot, she's chilling in my garage. And if it's minus a million outside, it's still plus 10 in my garage. Anyways, it's a fantastic winter car, but I am super fortunate and lucky to have this bad boy as well. So when things get crazy snowstorm, super icy, or if I'm going off-roading, I have this. This is obviously better in the winter, folks, than my Miata. But when I'm driving to work, you know, doing day-to-day stuff, the Miata works great in the winter. Anyways, have a wonderful day. Peace.